here are a couple mistakes that are going to keep you skinny if you keep doing them. And number one is not sleeping enough. Believe it or not, bro, like sleeping is so important when it comes to building muscle. It's so important. It's one of it's literally when you're making muscle. So if you're not sleeping enough, you're not getting the best quality sleep that you can get. You're not going to be able to build muscle. That is literally the time when your body's making muscle, producing testosterone. Literally, that's when your body is growing. That is when your body is repairing itself, especially from training. You want to be sleeping even more. If you're training, you need to be sleeping more. You need to be sleeping. Like if you want to make the most out of your gains, you need to be sleeping minimum 8 hours a day. Or a night, whatever. But you should be sleeping more than the average. The average should be like 7 hours, 30 minutes. You, my friend, especially if you're training, especially as a young, skinny guy, a kid, you should be sleeping like around 10, 11 hours. Around 10, 11 hours. Like last night, I went to sleep like at, 10? I woke up at around 7. That's like what, 9 hours? That's exactly the amount that you need, is 9 hours. Is to get enough cycles of sleep that actually like help you build muscle, recover, all those important things. If you don't want to stay skinny, bro, I'm telling you right now, listen to me. You need to be sleeping more, okay? And stop being a dumbass. Do not stay up late playing your fucking video games and scrolling on your phone and doing all those things, bro. You need to be locked in. And if you want to actually build muscle, you want to actually like build the physique of your dreams, you need to have good sleep. Like, I'm not kidding. You need to have, bro. I'm honestly glad that I actually took my sleep seriously, because if I hadn't taken my sleep seriously and I would have stayed up late scrolling on my phone and doing all these bad habits, I wouldn't have built like the physique that I have today, bro. I wouldn't be able to do that. By the way, before I continue to the next couple things, I have a full-on program that teaches you how to build an aesthetic physique that is attractive, that attracts you more people into your life. Like women literally will be more attractive to you if you build this type of physique. Men are gonna respect you, and you're gonna have more confidence in your, like literally you're gonna become more confident by building this physique. I've been able to do the same thing. Click that link in the description to check out my program that literally teaches you how to do this. Other than that, let's continue on. So the next mistake keeping you skinny or keeping you from building any muscle is not eating enough. If you're not eating enough, especially if you're not eating healthy, you're not going to build enough muscle. Like one of the worst mistakes that I did at the start of my fitness journey was listening to these fat loss influencers, which by the way, I didn't need to lose any fat. I needed to bulk up and build some fucking muscle and look bigger. Right? You need to do this. You need to stop listening to this advice, this BS advice of calories, like high calories is unhealthy, because it's not. Just because something is high in calories doesn't mean it's unhealthy. And just because something is low in calories does not mean it's healthy. It's about the quality of the ingredients. This is something you need to keep in mind going through your fitness journey. Like, keep this in your fucking brain, just drilled in. Just because something has high calories doesn't mean it's unhealthy. And just because something has low calories doesn't mean it's healthy. It's about the quality of the ingredients. Okay, keep that in mind. Don't listen to these fitness influencers. Please don't. Please don't. That talk about like calories and all that shit. Listen to influencers like me. I'm like probably like the best option that you can listen to nowadays, because everybody else just talks about calories in, calories out, and all this BS. Like, that is not true. Like, this is not how shit works, okay? It's about the quality of the ingredients, how it affects your body and your hormones and all those things. That's literally like what's more important when it comes to dieting and eating healthy food. Okay, it's literally the impact on your body. So you should be eating a lot of healthy food, even if it's high in calories, bro. Especially you need to be eating high calorie foods. If you want to build muscle, you want to gain size, you want to stop being skinny, listen to this, bro. You need to eat foods with higher calories, and especially healthy foods. Do not fall into the trap as well that just because something has high calories, it's gonna be healthy. No, 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 no. This is not what I'm saying. Okay, something high in calories, it does not. Again, it does not determine whether it's healthy or unhealthy. What you need to do is listen to my fucking advice and to eat a fuck ton of red meat, a fuck ton of eggs, a fuck ton of fruit. If you want to bulk up, if you want to build some fucking muscle, eat a lot of protein, eat a lot of fats, eat a lot of carbs. That's why I'm saying red meats, eggs, fruits, and some vegetables. So potato and sweet potato are the best options for vegetables that you really need to build muscle and to gain enough energy to be able to work out in the gym. Okay, that's literally what you need to be doing. Eating those types of foods. Now, one last thing. It is not really a mistake, but this is something that a lot of guys who starting their fitness journey, especially as skinny guys, they don't they get discouraged by the fact that they haven't made progress in their first like month of training. And to you, my friend, I'm telling you, like, just because you've lifted for a couple of months doesn't mean you're gonna see major progress. Usually, depending on your genetics as well and all these like factors and how well you've been training, if you've been doing the right things or not. Which, by the way, my program helps you to do the right things. You know, click the link in the description. But chances are you haven't been lifting enough to see the big results. Like I saw the biggest results that I've seen so far is from 3 years into my training. Like I've seen a huge, huge, huge difference in my physique has been in the last 3 years. Like from the start to now is the time that I've seen like the fucking like huge body transformation. Now, the first time that I noticed like the big changes in my physique though was obviously like the first like 8 months of training. My first 8 months of training was when I saw my first like huge difference in my physique. That is usually when you start seeing progress. But it isn't until like 1 or 2 years, if you're doing the right things, by the way. If you're like actually training hard, you're eating clean, you're recovering well, you're sleeping well, you're doing everything right. Usually within the first 2 years of your training, you're gonna see a huge fucking difference in your physique. That is when you'll see like your physique starting to become even more attractive. You're starting to look better. It's only within the first 1 or 2 years, honestly. For right now, you need to be patient and you need to just blindly trust the process because the results are gonna come, bro. The results are always gonna come. It's about enjoying the process. This is something that I learned throughout my fitness journey and throughout just life in general when it comes to building something that will last forever or will last for a long time, is that you have to enjoy the process. Now, this doesn't mean you don't want the results. Obviously, you want the results, but this is also about, like, literally, when it comes to bodybuilding, especially, like, building a good physique, like, eventually, you're going to achieve your dream physique, but then you're going to get bored. So, obviously, you got to, like, literally just enjoy the process to maintain your physique or even build a better one. It's the same thing with business. Like, this is my business, literally, making these YouTube videos and helping you as a skinny guy build their aesthetic physique. This is my business, and this takes long. This takes long. This takes some time, bro. A long time, short time. It's just about doing the actions. Honestly, you have to enjoy the process. Like I enjoy making these videos because I'm building a business. I'm not even trying. I'm just building a business, trying to get some money, but I'm doing it as well with something that I enjoy doing. See, like you have to enjoy the process. You have to enjoy what you're doing. There's something that I've just learned as well with sports. Like for track and field, I'm a track athlete, by the way. I'm a sprinter. And I've just learned to enjoy the process of going and training and doing my little sprints and doing sprints and then doing sprints and then doing sprints week after week after week and doing plyometrics and doing like the right type of weights and eating clean and doing all these things. And I've just enjoyed the process instead of being like this in this desperate, like needy, like fucking like agitated energy of like I need the results, because eventually you're gonna quit if you have that type of energy. But when you have this calm energy of like I need to put in the fucking work and I know this is gonna take a while. This doesn't mean don't put in the work. This doesn't mean like take action. This just means you have to understand that you have to just enjoy the process. You have to enjoy the process. And trust me when I say this, when you enjoy the process, you enjoy life a lot more, bro. Like literally, you enjoy your life a lot more. I'm not even kidding. Enjoy the process, bro. It's just one lesson that you need to keep in mind that I gave you. Enjoy the process. Love what you do. And if you have to use discipline at first, like if you have to discipline yourself, obviously as a fucking man, you have to discipline yourself to put in the fucking work. Because there's going to be days that you don't want to lift weights. There's going to be days where you don't want to eat clean. I understand that. I absolutely understand that. I've been through this journey. I'm still going through this journey. And there's sometimes I make mistakes. But you need to be disciplined and tell yourself, I must not give up. I must consistently be going to the gym. And here's another thing. The moment you give up is the moment that you failed. It's not when you miss one workout that then you're gonna lose all your gains. That's not how this works. Okay? It's the moment that you decide to not go to the gym anymore, that's when you're not gonna make any gains. It's not when you inconsistently go to the gym. It's when you give up and stop going to the gym completely. Okay? Keep that in mind, bro. Well, other than that, that's my mention for this video. My name is Ricky Cervantes, by the way, and I'm here to help you build an aesthetic physique as a skinny guy, build muscle, build up your confidence, gain attraction from women through your physique, and the respect of other men. Other than that, bro, click that subscribe button. Also, go check out my program. Peace out. Do the hard work, especially if you feel like it, and God bless you.